Oh, welcome back. The festive season has landed, and what better way to celebrate than with a glass of mulled wine?
Yes, we're back in the Saturday AM kitchen with the recipe for the seasonal favourite.
And our wine expert, David Wheelahan, is here to show us our own seasonal favourites. David,
absolutely.
well,
The great news is that mulled wine is the simplest thing in the world to make. I think with the storm orange warning coming in for the weekend, it's opportune that we're actually
Is
here.
it basically heat it and serve it?
Basically,
Right.
it is sweetened wine with some kind of flavouring compound. So what we normally typically will put in is cinnamon sticks. So you'll find these in any supermarket in the country. So you just
that's
literally
where you get all your...
you heat.
First question, David, is the actual wine. Now, can you use any old plonk, or should you use a decent wine?
You can use any old plonk. Probably any old wine that you've been given by people that you think is dreadful should be perfect for it.
Like the stuff you give us.
Oh my goodness me! Goodness me!
I'm kidding. It's quite the opposite.
I know, but absolutely, classically, what you want is a fruity, unoaked wine, if you can have it. So, like a Primitivo from Italy, would be perfect.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Fruity, or like a Zinfandel from California, would be lovely. Just a nice fruity wine. Just throw in a few cinnamon sticks, maybe 1 star anise, these wonderful little fellas here, and maybe half a vanilla pod, and it's just like as simple as this.
One of those star anise goes a long way, David, doesn't
They're
it?
very strong. They're like a slightly licorice flavour, so you literally want one in there. And then basically what you want to do is stud a little orange with some cloves, so it's unbelievably simple. So you literally... I mean, this is absolutely, I hate to use the word bulletproof now, I know it's in the media.
So you're not going for the little muslin bag full of...
No. You don't, yes, this is home cooking, you know.
Exactly.
You know,
Keeping it simple.
Absolutely simple. And we're going to rev it up here a little bit. So basically all you're ending up with is wine that's flavoured with orange, clove, cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla. And then to sweeten it up, we always recommend like a little bit of apple juice, but you can use pineapple juice. And even, I've actually heard people using 7-Up, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, so basically
a bit of sparkle.
all you want to do is just give it a bit of sweetness. So basically you're sweetening up we prefer like a nice Irish apple juice.
Yeah.
Like this guy
Can
here.
I just show the guys this orange, because that's what you've done with them. You've just basically put cloves.
You put them in there because you don't want the clothes floating around. You don't want
These are
anyone to
the fellas
choke on
in
them.
here.
Exactly.
And you just stud them into the orange.
Now the whole thing is just to heat it up, and that literally, in the ideal world, that would actually simmer away very, very gently for maybe about 15-20 minutes. Then you let it settle for a little bit, and then you serve it maybe about an hour or two later.
Strain it and
so
serve
I mean, in the ideal scenario, you'd actually make it the day before your event,
Would you?
and then you just literally put it in a pot and just lightly heat it up, and then off you go.
And you'd leave it with all the ingredients?
Yeah, just let it sit there and it become really aromatized. Wow. And you could put a little splash of brandy in there to give it a little bit of kick.
Oh,
you know,
I knew there was going to be some other...
A little bit of a splash there.
Flavour.
So I'm just going to rev this up very, very quickly. And just see, it is so simple, and people think it's something very complicated. So it's basically cloves, vanilla, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of orange, cheap red wine, and some
And there's
fruit
a
juice.
myriad of recipes out there, but it's you kind of do it to your own taste, really.
No, absolutely. And like people will put in a little bit of brown sugar if you want to sweeten it up. So it's really simple. So if you want a little bit sweeter, a little bit more fruit juice, whatever. So it's so easy. It's so fun.
Would you actually add sugar? No, just...
No, people do add like 2 or 3 teaspoons of brown sugar just to sweeten it up. So it's, I mean, people typically get it and they go, oh, it's lovely. It's like a mince pie. You know, mince pie is really sweet.
Yeah,
and that's what they're looking for with mulled wine. They want something slightly spicy and slightly sweet and slightly fruity.
Would you suggest making it the day before, storing it back in the pot?
So then you've got no pressure when people arrive, just literally in the pot.
done.
It's ready to go. Now, the big challenge for people is what glass do you serve it in? Because obviously it's actually hot. And obviously if you've got fine glasses, it's not going to like the heat of the thing. So if you can ideally source something like that,
Oh, very
see,
good,
this is perfect.
Like an
This is
Irish coffee
an
glass.
Irish coffee glass, and then actually have them as part of your family heirlooms and bring them out every Christmas or whatever if you make your Irish coffees. But they're just perfect now, so you've got no burnt hands or anything like that.
Handles down there.
Because otherwise you're serving them in a mug or something like that. So, but just I'll give you a sense of the flavour.
Temperature-wise, David, are you looking to bring it just before the boil or just warm? Or?
No, just over warm, because you
just want to take the cold out of it.
Exactly.
Really.
You don't have like that Sambuca scenario that we used to have historically in Ireland with people with burnt lips. You know, so you
don't want to be lighting
Flaming
it on,
Sambuca.
you don't want to be lighting it on fire before.
Absolutely. So literally, you can actually, even if you want to smell the pot, just get a sense of it there.
It does smell beautiful.
Just like, yeah.
Nice, Anna.
Gorgeous.
See all the flavours coming out there.
That reminds me of glue vine and ski holidays, David.
I mean, this is exactly what you'll be getting up here.
What is it? Glue vine and mulled wine? Is it basically the same thing?
It's all the same family. For the old après ski, a bit of glue vine. So we'll give you a time to give you a sense of it.
Here we go.
Have a little taste, yeah.
And do you want to get a few bits in there, or you?
No, you don't any bits. You know, if you're very fancy, you maybe have sliced orange going in there as well.
You don't want people spitting stuff out in your carpet.
No.
You don't
Not
want any
really,
clouds.
Tommy,
And
no,
you always see when you
that's
get your
the
blue
kind
one,
of
we see
party.
the colour. It's always that kind of slightly colour.
Thank you, David.
Soft red colour.
It is the kind of thing you might order when you're out somewhere nice over Christmas, but you'd never think of making mulled wine at home, would you?
I would.
Would you?
Like,
Would you?
well, if you had people over.
So tell me, did you ever make mulled wine?
I have.
But it's
Did you
You are
really?
so full of it.
It's unbelievably
You've never
simple,
been
though,
to
and
one of
fun.
my Christmas soirees?
Well, we've never been invited, Sammy.
Liar.
Famous, like a hyacinth bouquet, one of my candlelit suppers.
Well, have a taste of this
With your mince pies.
Yeah.
and
Homemade
see what
mince
this be
pies.
up to
Oh,
the
you're
House of
gas.
Martin 85.
I would tend to have the all open the bottle, pop it in, heat it up stuff,
Yeah.
but this is very easy. So
Now, bear in mind, this has had no time to...
I think you've made it look so easy because it actually is. You just need to have the right ingredients
literally
and be
there.
prepared.
Sláinte.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Christmas in a
Yeah,
glass. Lovely.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Cheers.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, it's so warming, isn't it?
Yeah, and
Cheers.
probably a little bit more sweetness in
Thank
that,
you,
whatever.
David.
Yeah.
But see, that is
Sláinte.
absolutely
Lovely
foolproof.
Sláinte.
Has he converted
Foolproof.
you, Simon?
No.
Oh,
No.
Ah, you have it, so
yeah, yeah.